Welcome to Frontline Business. I'm Sasha Lee Hamilton. In business news today, the government will place its 19% stake in the Jamaica Public Service Company, JPS, on the Jamaica Stock Exchange, JSE. Prime Minister Andrew Holness made the revelation on Sunday while addressing the Jamaican Korean Association in Incheon, Korea. The details from Javine McLean.
In revealing intentions to put the government's share in JPS on the stock market, Mr. Holness said the move will broaden the ownership base and increase the value of the Light and Power Company.
The government owns 19% of JPS, and the government intends to place that 19% on the stock market. We will be selling those shares. So the ordinary Jamaicans will be able to participate and buy those shares. And I'm certain that that is going to increase the value of the company. So if you are here in Korea, look out for it. You might want to participate and buy some shares in JPS.
He added that the presence of investors from the Korea East-West Power Company has resulted in major improvements in the JPS.
We note as well that we have investors from Korea, East-West Power, in Jamaica, in our major utility, the Jamaica Public Service. And as a result of that investment, the JPS has improved its capabilities in significant ways. And recently, I was with their president, Emmanuel De Rosa, and we were speaking about increasing JPS's generation and ability to accept more green energy. And the discussion was about increasing the storage capacity for JPS. And so I know that somewhere down the road there might be even greater investment in expanding JPS's storage capacity to allow for more green energy to be used in its transmission.
According to Mr. Holness, Jamaica is well on its way to reaching its target in renewables of 30% by 2030. Javine McLean, Frontline Business.
Small business owners will soon have greater access to loans as the government moves to change aspects of the Proceeds of Crime Act. We hear more from Codian Barrett.
Speaking at a media briefing on Friday, co-chairman of the Economic Program Oversight Committee, Keith Duncan, said micro, small and medium enterprises, MSMEs, drives growth, innovation and creativity. But with lack of finance or access to loans, the economy will see sluggish growth. Therefore, he says those issues must be addressed.
So we have to move to what we call tiered KYC, where they reduce the account opening requirements for smaller account levels, for lower transaction levels, and that is to come. That is to come, and I am sure that the POCA legislation will be adjusted before the end of the year, such that we can move to tiered KYC. So it's the ability to ask for a small business to open an account is much easier, so they can do business, they can run their money through accounts, so that we can track their cash flows, so that you can now lend them more. That was a significant impediment to access to finance.
He also called for Cabinet to quickly change the law so banks can implement a new structure at the start of the new year.
I know that it is to be taken to Cabinet in this quarter before the end of the financial year. We are hoping that it will be signed off by Cabinet so that we can, going into the new year, that tiered KYC can be put in place.
Micro, small and medium enterprises represents more than 50% of the economy but receive only 10% of loans from banks. Codian Barrett, Frontline Business.
In Monday's trading session, the JSE Combined Index declined by 5,548 points to close at over 500,000. Overall market activity resulted from trading in 68 stocks, of which 31 advanced, 27 declined and 10 traded firm. The junior market index advanced by 36 points to close at 3,485. Stocks advanced for 1834 Investments, Access Financial Services, Barita Investments, Caribbean Cement, and Caribbean Producers. Stocks declined for AMG Packaging and Paper, Berger Paints, Blue Power Group, Cargo Handlers, and Siboney Group. Trading firm were 138 Student Living, Consolidated Bakeries, Derrimon Trading, Dolphin Cove, and Fosrich Company. Wigton Wind Farm Limited ordinary shares was the volume leader with nearly 65 million units, followed by Supreme Ventures Limited with just over 10 million units, and Sagicor Select Funds with more than 6.4 million units. News in oil. Oil prices settled lower on Monday, pairing earlier gains as hopes of a comprehensive U.S.-China trade deal faded, and a new poll showed analysts expected U.S. oil crude inventories to have risen last week. Brent crude settled down 2 cents at $58.35 a barrel. U.S. West Texas Intermediate crude settled at $52.75, down 6 cents. And that's it for Frontline Business. I'm Sasha Lee Hamilton. Pleasant viewing.